Yeah, good morning, guys. Right now, this is what Peoria is calling a possible shooting. And the reason why is because they have no victims. They say no one is cooperating. Let's show you with our AZ family drone what they're dealing with. This huge scene you see here, it started at the Tello's apartments. You can see some of the residents sticking their heads out right now, talking to some of the detectives that were out here. They have a huge crime scene here at the Tello apartments. They have that taped off as they continue to walk in and out of that apartment complex. Then as we move on forward to 85th Avenue, you'll start to see there are several evidence markers. We counted over 20 evidence markers that are along 85th Avenue. And then from 85th Avenue, it takes you all the way over to Grand Avenue to where you see that car right behind that donut shop, and you can see there's a lot of damage to it. That's where it ended up. The back window looks like it's blown out. You see the airbags that are deployed out of this, and also evidence markers that lead from the car over to Grand Avenue. So right now, detectives have their hands full trying to figure out what happened here, how this happened, and what came about here. But because of no victims and no one cooperating right now, it's a harder time for them to try to figure it all out. Gina, the thing is Grand Avenue is open. That's the good news out of all this, is Grand is not closed in both. It's open in both directions. 85th Avenue is closed, and that's the only thing they have to deal with at this point. It's a lot easier. As you mentioned, you were talking about 83rd and Grand. That is a great way to get around this.
Well, let's talk about it, Gibby, and continue our team coverage. Thank you for your report out there live at the scene. We want to take you to the traffic center, map out exactly where Gibby is talking about. In that downtown Peoria area, it's kind of confusing if you're not used to driving through that area with Grand, 83rd, Peoria. A lot of folks will use 85th Avenue just kind of to avoid Grand Avenue. Can't do that today. But just as Gibby said, Grand Avenue is open, Peoria, 83rd Avenue, all open to travel through downtown Peoria. If, again, you use 85th as kind of a back way through to avoid the traffic, just can't do that today. Not right now, anyway. We'll watch that. When the conditions change, we'll certainly give you a heads up on that. As we widen out